Hello everyone. I was going to do a comedy video tonight, but I'm not in the mood for it. I have been re-examining why I've taken this hiatus from YouTube and why, whenever I come back, things come to my mind well, you're going to discover I'm going to use the word you and you people and those people and whatever very, very casually and loosely here. And if you think it applies to you, I don't know. If this is venting, and this is venting about people's behavior in a general sense that can probably be applied to any one of a number of people. If anyone asks me if it's about them, I'm in the kind of mood where I will do my best to find a way to make it about them, because, well, I'm just in that kind of mood. The kind of mood where when someone says something to me and I want to say, you're so fucking useless, you couldn't give a good head job if your goddamn teeth were knocked out and your mouth was full of KY jelly. Or, you're so fucking brain dead. I gotta wonder, did your parents decide to give the best years of their lives to serving the needs of the emotionally and mentally handicapped, or did they just fucking wind up with you? You know, really, I'm not in a positive way about a lot of the conflicts going on YouTube and on the internet. And there are two real bases to this. One is people latch onto something like evolutionary psychology. And now I've ironed out most of my disputes with some of the intelligent people on YouTube, like NoelPlum99. But the people who use evolutionary psychology, you know, especially in the popular press, because it's all over the fucking place as to what our proper roles are and what we should be doing. And the whole idea that just because something has explanatory power, and because oh yeah, that explanation fits in with what we know, that doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean it's meaningful. If it has predictive power, it might be useful. And if you can get at the underlying mechanism, then it is really useful. But if all it does is an explanation that fits in with the set of facts that you happen to have, and especially if it brings you emotional satisfaction as your main reason for buying into it, whether because it's a feel-good story about something you are, like the race realists, or it makes you feel like you have some understanding in this meaningless universe of ours, I gotta fucking tell you, there are industries out there that have been working to give you precisely what you're looking for years. They're called organized religions. You should check them out. And the other thing is, this whole fucking bullshit, both sides do it. No, they don't. Alright? Both sides might be adopting the tactics of tribal warfare and throwing rocks at each other and demonizing their opponent and yada yada yada, whatever. But that does not mean that the underlying assumptions from what that they are operating on will produce identical results, other than you suck, which is a pretty shitty way to say, well, both sides do it, because, well, you could say that about breathing, about talking, about taking a fucking leak, alright? If you are not willing to get into the down and dirty of what both sides are doing, and you're willing to overgeneralize the entire debate as represented by the two most extreme elements that oppose each other, then you're totally fucking overlooking the question of what is actually going on. And you're wandering off into la-la land that, unless your purview is abnormal psychology, is fucking useless. And the idea that because two groups are opposed. They necessarily must be extremists. Makes me want to throw rocks at the smug, stupid, self-centered shithead standing in the middle and saying we must be in the safe, reasonable position. Well, where the fuck are you in relation to what's actually going on? You know, if you don't care, then fine. You know, maybe you're just a shithead. Maybe you actually have a point and the issue isn't worth fighting over. But just because you are not in the rock-throwing match between the extreme positions does not make you reasonable. Oh God, I feel so much better. I think that's what I've been wanting to say all this time. Is fuck you people, and you people know who you are, or if you don't, I don't care, because I'm not your fucking daddy, and I don't want to be. Wow, that was great. You should try that. Thank you for your time and attention.